You are talking about Phoenix, Arizona, so I was just wondering how was that for you? Tell me, as president Seven Pearls Foundation, you're managing the foundation. You are working as an administrator in Phoenix, Arizona, and that's two organizations there, right? Fitly joined, right? To saying One Sigma.
Right.
How in the world? Now I know that you mentioned about the time and the balancing. But I just need to get better clarity. How do you navigate? Because that's a lot. Being a part of two organizations, which is really, basically the One Sigma, and all your students, adopted sons and daughters at the school. What is your day-to-day like in managing all of that? Being in Sigma Gamma Rho and being president of Seven Pearls and being an administrator at your school in Phoenix while being the daytime mom to all these children. What is that like for you?
I'm also the bachelor's of my chapter, so it can get a little bit much at times. That's when I got to put the brakes on and go, no, I can't do that right now. And I just had to have this conversation with myself, like, I don't mean any harm, but I can't do that. I have to say that to them now. So my job is my job because that's what pays me. That's my livelihood. So I give my time to that, but it has this time as well. If my contract to time, you got to turn it off at some time. There are days where education is one of those jobs that, it is 24 hours because your brain is constantly going about, okay, I got to do this, and Johnny needs this, and Linda, she had this issue, and I got to help her with that, and this teacher, she's struggling with this part, and I'm going to help her do this lesson today. So those things are going on. So it's not 100% turn off, but you got to turn it off at least 50%. Because now, once I get home, my thing is I pull into that garage. That's my family's time. That's my son. That's my daughter. I got to focus on what they are going on. Make sure they're straight. If they mean, because as I mentioned before, sometimes they put other people's kids in front of ours. It's not a bad thing all the time, but sometimes your kids might feel a certain way about that. So you just have to have that balance. So I make sure my family time is family time. Then there's my chapter time, and then foundation time. Then there's Sigma time. So everything has to have its day, and I literally have to do that. And I put everything in my phone because if I don't, it doesn't exist. So I have my days where I'm like, okay, this is chapter meeting time. I know what my duties are for this and what's the expectation of what we need for this chapter meeting. So I'll get that prepared. That takes that time. Okay, now I gotta move on to the next thing. Oh, I need a break. I gotta go take a nap. I wanna watch TV. So you gotta make the little things like that. I gotta eat. Sometimes as an administrator, you'll forget to eat. And you don't realize that you're home like, I didn't eat today. And it happens to drink some water. That, it had to start carrying the little water jug around because it's not worth forgetting to drink water. You'll have your coffee in the afternoon, and it will take me all day to drink 1 cup of coffee, depending on what kind of day you're having. So you have to schedule. Well, there's no schedule. There's no such thing as schedule when you're in this position. It doesn't exist.